In the last video, we set up an authentication system with Django AllAuth and created a directory for our templates. Because we'll eventually want to customize the AllAuth login templates, we'll start this video by making copies of them in our own templates/AllAuth directory. This will ensure that our templates take precedence over the built-in ones. You might recall from the earlier Django videos that anything we install with pip ends up in the site packages directory, so that's where AllAuth and all its built-in templates are. We can copy everything we need with the command cp-r, which means to copy recursively, ... to go up one level from where we are right now, and then we'll drop into .pip modules /lib /python 3.7, and that may be different depending on which version of Python you're using, /site packages allauth templates /star. And the /star means to copy everything in this directory. So we're going to copy it into ./templates, so the current directory /templates /allauth. This gives us a copy of every single AllAuth template so we can customize them at will. I don't plan on customizing OpenID or the test templates though, so I'm going to delete those folders, which will just revert those templates back to their AllAuth defaults. You can see now that inside the account folder, we've got a nice copy of all the critical templates, including login and logout, password resets, sign up, email verification, and so on. You'll also notice that there's a base AllAuth template, which is the base from which all these others extend. We're going to get to customizing these a bit later, but in the meantime, we need a base template for our project itself. So let's go ahead and right-click the project level templates directory and create a new file called base.html. I'm going to get the boilerplate for this from the Bootstrap website since we'll be using Bootstrap for most of our CSS. So let's head to getbootstrap.com and go to the documentation. And right on the first page we land on, there's a starter template that we can copy. So I'll take that and paste it into our base.html. With that done, I'm going to hack this up a bit to fit our project a bit better and to make it a bit more extensible. First, I'm going to add another meta tag, and that's going to be meta HTTP equivalent equals x-ua-compatible, and the content is going to be IE equals edge. And this will allow support of older Internet Explorer versions and eliminate validation errors when validating our HTML. I'm also going to change the title to Boutique Ado and just get rid of these comments to clean up the code a bit. Finally, I'm going to delete the Hello World header, and I'm going to cut out these scripts and move them up to the head section so that they're loaded as early as possible. I'm also going to add load static at the top here for when we need to load our static files later on. Let's save that and commit our changes with git add dot and git commit -m added AllAuth templates and base template. So we've got a simple base template now, and that's going to act as the framework for our entire project. Because of this, I like to organize everything in my base templates into blocks so that when we extend this template later on, we can replace chunks of it as needed. For example, I'm going to wrap all this meta stuff in a block meta, which will give me the ability to replace or extend it in templates that extend this base. I'll do the same for the CSS and the JavaScript, wrapping the CSS in a block core CSS, and the JavaScript in a block core JS. In case we want to add any extra meta CSS or JavaScript in the head without interfering with the core requirements, let's also add 3 other blocks. Block extra meta, block extra CSS, and block extra JS. Finally, let's add a block extra title inside the title tag, which will allow us to add an extra chunk of text to the page title if we want. For example, if we wanted it to say something like Boutique-A-Dough-products or Boutique-A-Dough-home on different pages of the site, we could put that in this block. Moving into the body now, the first thing I'm going to do is create a page header. And this is going to have classes of container fluid and fixed top to ensure that it sticks to the top of the page. We'll finish the content of this later, but in the meantime, let's also give ourselves a place to display any messages that we send back from Django. I'll create a div with a class of message container and wrap it in an if messages template tag. And again, we'll finish the contents of this later.